This painting started like most of mine do, quietly. I wasn't even sure what I wanted to say at first. I just knew the image drew me in. A woman cooking for herself in the dim light of her kitchen. Nothing dramatic, nothing curated, just her, mid-motion. Steam rising, alone, but not empty. And then one morning, I was talking with my high school friends on WhatsApp. We have this little group chat that survived for over a decade now. We're all in different cities, different countries, different stages of life, but the thread is always there, always pulsing, like a long-distance living room we all visit when we have something to say. That day, the topic was dinner. Someone mentioned their partner was out of town and they joked that they wouldn't be cooking until he got back. Just a piece of bread, maybe some cereal. And then someone else said, same. And then another. And suddenly all these brilliant, grown, loving women, mothers, wives, professionals, caretakers, were all confessing that they don't cook for themselves. That if there's no one else to feed, it doesn't feel worth it. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it since. Because food isn't just about fuel. It's a ritual, a rhythm, a way of saying I'm here and I matter. But when the only person at the table is you, somehow the message feels harder to believe. I think women are especially good at this, at offering care to others, partners, kids, friends, strangers even, before offering it to ourselves. We get praised for it, encouraged even. She's so giving, so selfless, so thoughtful. And we are. But sometimes I wonder, when did selflessness become the default? And why does it feel so hard to turn that same tenderness inward? I don't say this to criticize my friends or anyone. I've done it too. I still do. I've eaten standing over the sink. I've skipped meals because I was too busy working or painting or just didn't feel like I deserved the time. But when I look at this painting now, I think about what it means to cook just for yourself. To pour olive oil into a pan, to chop a garlic, to wait patiently for rice to soften, knowing no one else will taste it but you. That's not laziness. That's not indulgence. That's devotion. That's self-respect. It's saying my hunger matters, my care matters, even when no one else is watching. Especially when no one else is watching. As I was painting this piece, I kept thinking about how often we delay our own nourishment, whether it's food or sleep or space to feel our emotions, until someone else validates that it's okay. We'll make meals for a partner after a long day. We'll run a bath for a friend going through a heartbreak. We'll stop what we're doing to help someone else feel full again. But for ourselves, we patch it together. We make do. And that's what I wanted to explore here. Not in a dramatic way, but in the small gestures, the softness of the pose, the comfort of the space, the warmth of the stove. Technically, this piece was painting in an oil-on canvas, 8 by 10 inches, unframed. It's a small format, and I liked that for this subject it felt contained, private, like a journal entry. You're not meant to stand across a giant room and take it all in. You're meant to come close, to lean in. I used a limited palette for this one. Muted, warm tones, moody, bluey, greenish tones, soft pink highlights. I wanted it to feel like a film, like a film still, like you're watching or catching a glimpse of someone's life without interrupting it. The brushstroke is intentionally visible. I'm not interested in realism in the photographic sense. I love bold, unblended strokes. To me, they mirror the imperfection of the moment, the realness of it. And maybe that's why I keep painting these kinds of scenes. Domestic, solitary, quiet. Because I think there's something sacred in those little in-between moments. We talk so much about grand gestures of self-care. Spa days, weekend getaways, cleanses. But I think real self-respect shows up in the smallest choices, the ones no one else will ever see. Lighting a candle when you eat alone, making the bed even when you're the only one who'll notice. Cooking a real meal, not because someone else needs to eat, but because you do. That's what a meal for one is about. Of course, not everyone will see it that way. Some people might see it as and think, oh, she looks sad, she's alone, and maybe that's okay too. Maybe sometimes it is lonely. But I don't think this painting is about sadness. To me, it's about presence. It's about choosing to make a moment meaningful, even when no one else is there to witness it. It's about saying, I'm not going to wait until I'm loved by someone else to start treating myself like I'm lovable. I think about the version of me in high school, back when I first met those girls in the group chat. Back then, we talked about dreams and crushes and whether we'd ever find our thing. Now we talk about bills and burnout and whether anyone's made dinner. And yet, beneath all of that, the same longing remains. To feel full, to feel cared for, to know we matter. Maybe this painting is just one tiny answer to that. One woman in one kitchen in one moment, doing something for no one but herself, and that being enough. In this painting, if this painting speaks to you, I hope it reminds you to take your time, to eat slowly, to make yourself a real meal, to light the candle even when you're tired, to pour into yourself the way you easily pour into others. Because you're not an afterthought. You are not a side dish. You are the main course. You are worth the care, even when no one else is hungry but you. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If you like this painting, the original one will be available on my Etsy shop. The link to that is in the description below. And I will also have prints and merch available, and that's gonna be on my Redbubble shop, also link in the description below. And without further ado, see you on the next one. Bye, humans!